10-minute murder.
None of Stephen Starr's neighbors knew how long Stephen had been sharing his home with 19-year-old Michael Anderson. According to Michael, the two men had met at a local gay club in early 2011, where 36-year-old Stephen invited Michael to come and stay with him. Nobody would ever know if Stephen would have told a different version of that story. On February 13th, 2011, Michael logged into Facebook and made a post that said, quote, "My killing starts tonight." Later on, he made a second post. This one read, "I finally cracked, guys. I really did it this time." The events that took place between those two Facebook posts ruined the lives of both people inside Stephen's house. At 4:45 in the morning, Michael picked up the phone and made a 911 call.
Catawba County 911.
Hi there. I'd like to report something.
Okay, what's wrong?
I took some pills and the pills made me go mad and I murdered my roommate.
You murdered your roommate?
Yes.
Where are you at? What's your address?
5209 Roost Drive, Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay, what do you mean you murdered your roommate?
I shot him 3 times, then I used the axe and mutilated his body.
Okay, where is your roommate now? Are you still in the house with him?
Yes, I'm right here beside him.
Okay, what's your name?
Michael Anderson.
Okay, Michael, what did you take that made you do this?
I took, OD'd on Mucinex DM. The dextromorphine, makes me, feel a little weird, and I took too many.
Okay, what is your roommate's name?
Stephen Starr.
And you said you shot him?
Yes.
Okay, where is the gun at now?
In my hand.
In your hand?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to put the gun somewhere, okay?
I don't know what to do now.
What? Listen, I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
Oh, God, I don't know what to do now.
Listen to me, I'm going to stay on the phone with you. What part of the house are you in?
I'm in the master bedroom.
Okay, where is your roommate at?
He's in his bed.
Okay, can you take the gun and put it down on the floor and go to, like, is the living room where the front door is?
No.
Okay, where's your front door at? What part of the house?
Right as you walk out the master bedroom, you turn right.
Okay.
Left.
Okay.
And the front door's right there.
Okay, can you lay the gun down on the floor? I don't want you to have the gun in your hand, okay? Can you lay it down on the floor?
I don't know what to do now.
Okay, well, I'm going to help you, okay? But what I need you to do is put that gun down.
Oh, Lord.
Okay?
I don't know why I did it.
Okay, well, we're going to get you some help, okay?
I stopped taking my meds for ADHD when I was like 17, but I didn't think it'd matter, but...
Okay, that's okay. I'm going to help you, okay?
I started getting real bad on drugs and stuff, and then I killed my roommate. I can't believe I just killed my roommate. My life is ruined.
Okay, listen, I need you to put that gun down, okay?
Okay.
And I need you, can you put it on the floor?
All right.
Okay, are you on a cordless phone or a cell phone that you can walk around the house?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to go to the room that is where the front door is, okay? I'm going to get some help out there for you, all right?
All right. Oh, and ma'am?
Uh-huh.
There's some things in his body that you don't want them to see.
Okay, well, I've got you some help on the way out there, okay?
You're not going to know who it is.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me till they get there, okay?
I need to go to a mental hospital, too.
We're going to get you some help, all right? We're going to get you some help, I promise.
Okay.
Okay? Just try to calm down.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
Okay, what you need to do, take a deep breath.
God.
Take a deep breath and calm down. Did you and your roommate get in an argument, or this just happened?
Okay. We met at I went to I was straight and I wanted to go, bisexual, just to experiment. And I went to a gay club and I met him and went to his house and he took me in and I turned straight again and he wanted to, touch me and stuff and I wouldn't let him and he kept trying and I waited until he went to sleep and then I shot him 3 times and I mutilated him very badly. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Please help me.
Do you have anybody else in the house with you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, stay on the phone with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is this a house or a mobile home or?
It's a double wide.
It's a double wide. Do you have any cars out in front?
You'll turn at a church on a dirt road. You'll go down the dirt road. You'll go down till you turn in. You'll turn in a dirt driveway. Where there'll be a green truck.
A green truck?
Yeah, a little green truck. And if you look in the window, it'll be manual.
Okay.
And then there'll be a yellow truck, and there'll be wood out there that I was chopping.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man, but the axe is inside his stomach.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me, but you say you do not have any weapons with you, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I just don't want you to have any weapons in your hands, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm sorry to ruin your night.
You're fine. We're going to get you some help, okay?
I've got blood all over my hands.
Okay, I want you to I want you to stay where you are, okay? Just stay sitting in the chair. Take some deep breaths. We got you some help on the way.
Here comes the police. Oh, my God.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Tell me again, you do not have a gun or anything in your hand.
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. I want you to stay on the phone till I tell you what to do.
While he was being transported to jail, Michael stopped to talk to reporters, telling them that he loved Stephen as a friend. The damage to Stephen's body was extensive and brutal. He hadn't just been killed. He had been violently attacked and then mutilated. First, he had been shot multiple times with a shotgun and handgun, but he'd also been stabbed with a knife and had the blade of an axe thrust deep into his stomach. Michael had also carved a word into Stephen's torso. Initially, investigators refused to disclose more details about that mutilation, but it was later revealed to be the word Joker, carved in capital letters. Michael had also used a ballpoint pen to write more words on Stephen's body. This time, they were on the front of his stomach and chest. They read, "I'm effing psycho." Despite the vicious nature of the attack, investigators didn't find any signs of struggle in Stephen's house. Only the large pools of blood found close to where Stephen's body was eventually found. The lack of struggle suggested that Stephen had been killed in his sleep and incapacitated before he was able to fight back. Law enforcement officials described the crime scene as being horrific. Coy Reed, the sheriff, said that it was probably one of the worst scenes he'd ever seen in his 30 years of law enforcement. Michael was quickly charged with murder and held at the county detention center without bond. Just like he'd readily admitted to the murder and described his actions in gruesome detail during the 911 call, he was willing to plead guilty to the charges against him. After being found guilty of second-degree murder with aggravating factors, Michael Anderson received a minimum prison sentence of 16 years and 4 months behind bars. Despite how much information Michael shared about the crime, one thing remained unclear to law enforcement. Had Michael really had a bad reaction to cough medicine, causing him to misbehave violently? A medical examination confirmed that when Michael killed Stephen, he had almost 20 Mucinex pills in his stomach, a cough medication that can cause LSD-like hallucinations in high doses. Or had he been telling the truth on the 911 call when he said that Stephen had been making sexual advances, causing Michael to lash out and attack him? But when Michael was asked if he and Stephen had been fighting before the murder, he replied, no. Michael Anderson had no history of violence. Second-degree murder became the first crime on his squeaky clean record. And more than a decade after Stephen Starr was murdered, the real motive for the crime remains unknown. That is 10-Minute Murder for today. Brief and bingeable true crime. My name is Joe. I'm the host of this podcast, and I really appreciate you listening to it today. If this is your first time listening to 10-Minute Murder, please subscribe now so that you can catch up on all of the back episodes. Plus, you'll never miss any of the new ones if you become a subscriber. Connect with me on social media, see the visuals of what we're talking about here on the podcast. And if you like this episode and you listen in a place that lets you rate and review podcasts, I hope that you'll give me 5 stars and say something kind about the podcast. Also, tell your friends and family about 10-Minute Murder. If you like it and you think it's a cool podcast to listen to, please share it with anyone that you think might also think it's a cool podcast to listen to. You can go to 10minutemurder.com for all things related to 10-Minute Murder. Now, quickly to email. This one's not a question, by the way. This one was just something that the person wants to remain anonymous, but they periodically just send me weird, random fun facts. And I love a fun fact. This one I thought was kind of funny. Fun fact. Sharks bite about 57 people per year. New Yorkers bite 1,600 people per year. That's not funny, but it's kind of funny. And I don't know how fun that fact actually was, but that was the subject of the email. If you would like to send me an email, joe@10minutemurder.com is my email address. You can also shoot it to my direct message on Facebook, Instagram. You can send it there, but I get it easiest if you send it to my email, joe@10minutemurder.com. All right, that's it. That's going to do it for this episode. Hope to catch you on the next one.